Hello, my name is Florian and I welcome you to IT Tech Tips. In the last video we have set up a Windows Server 2019 which will become our future primary server. Today, in this video, we are going to set up another Windows Server 2019 which will become our router for our internal lab network. Let's have a look. If you have watched the last episode, then this episode is going to be really easy for you because we're basically doing the same thing, just with some minor differences. I'm going to walk you through real quick. If you haven't watched the last episode, I suggest you go ahead and do this now first if you're new to this topic. Let's begin. First, we're going to create another folder for our future router we're going to set up now. So go to the File Explorer, create a new folder called Acme-Router. Next, we're going to create the virtual machine we're going to set up this system in. So click on Tools, New, and create a virtual machine called Acme-Router. Make sure you choose the folder you've just created. Right. For the operating system, we're doing the same thing as last time. So we're choosing as type Microsoft Windows and then version Windows Server 2019, 64 bits. 2048 megabytes of RAM will be plenty for this system. Click Next and create a new virtual hard disk now of the type VDI, same as last time. Dynamically sized, and we don't even need the default 50 gigabytes, you can reduce it down to 40 gigabytes. Again, make sure and check the folder the virtual disk is going to be created in. It's got to be on your SSD you dedicated for the virtual machines. Click Create and click on the newly created virtual machine, go to Settings. And here we have to change again from the default 1 core to 2 cores. Because a 1 core system nowadays is just not working fine. Then go to Storage and select the Windows Server 2019 ISO we've downloaded some episodes ago for the optical drive. Click OK and you're ready to set up the system. So click Start to start the virtual machine and again confirm the ISO file we've just mounted. Click Start and you can remove the helpful tips the same way we did last time by clicking on the little bubble on the top right. It's loading all necessary files and the setup will start. Again, choose the language to install, which we will keep at English United States, and choose a proper keyboard layout which matches the physical keyboard you have attached on your host operating system. Again, we're choosing Windows Server 2019 Standard Edition, including the desktop experience, and click Next. Then we will again read through the whole licensing agreement. Click Accept the license terms and on Next. We choose Custom to check that the virtual hard drive was created correctly. It's the 40 gigabyte virtual hard drive we've just created, so everything's fine here. Click Next. And then some files are being copied. This will take quite some time. Go grab a coffee. The system will restart a few times and you will be able to create the password for the administrative account. We choose the same password in our test environment, which we use for all systems. which is password with a capital P, a capital W, the number 0 for the letter O, and an exclamation mark at the end. Re-enter the same password to make sure you don't have any typos, and click Finish. On the screen you see, click on Input, Keyboard, and insert Ctrl-Alt-Delete. To simulate pressing Ctrl-Alt-Delete and enter the password we've just created. And here's another difference to our last installation. This Acme-Router will not want to be visible in the network, so we're going to click No on this prompt on the right side of the window. Again, open a command prompt as an administrator by right-clicking on it and saying Run as administrator, and enter sconfig as in server config. Here we will download and install all available Windows updates by choosing the option 6. So enter 6 and hit enter. Select A and enter for all updates, and again A to download and install these updates. This will again take some time, so grab another cup of coffee. After the whole download and installation of the Windows update is complete, we will not restart the system, so select No on the prompt, because we're going to change the host name, which will require a restart anyway. So changing the host name is option 2, so enter 2 and press enter, and enter the host name for our future router, which is Acme-Router. And now we're going to restart our system. So in the appearing prompt, select Yes. As you can see, the installation of the Windows update and the configuration is again in progress. After the restart, log in by inserting Ctrl-Alt-Delete and your password. And we're going to check that the renaming of the hostname has really worked. We're doing that by opening a command prompt and entering the command hostname. Hit enter and you see it's Acme-Router. So everything seems fine and we can shut down this system. Select the option Order Planned and select Continue. After the system has shut down, we're going to create a snapshot by selecting Acme-Router, Snapshot, and Take. And we call the snapshot Basic Setup as we did before. Select OK, and that concludes our lesson for today. You now have both servers installed but not configured yet. Both servers are still connected by the NAT of Oracle VirtualBox to your internet. We're going to change that in the future. In the next video, we're going to download and install the clients of our lab environment. Stay tuned, subscribe and ring the bell. See you next time.